Hi, it's Mark from Ultra Speaking. I'm here with my good friend Darrell Ross. He's a business coach in Vancouver, BC, and he's a world-class networker with a network that spans the globe. He runs a networking group for high net worth, high value individuals in Vancouver. And of course, he's a fount of knowledge. Darrell, you're going to talk about feeding your spirit. What are you talking about now? What's that?
What's that? It's about doing something every day that feeds your spirit. And that's completely individual for anyone. So maybe that's reading, or it's doing, painting, or hanging out with your kids, or walking your dogs. Who knows what it is? But it's something other than what you have to do for your job. Whatever you've been told you have to do by your boss, or you might be your own boss, whatever you've told yourself you have to do and have to get done. And is so important, because it came up a couple different times in the last week with different clients. One example, a woman who had an amazing corporate job, making six figures, very well regarded in her industry, but she was just not happy. She had kids and they were in daycare. So she decided to quit the job, go be a stay-at-home mom. And she's also doing stand-up comedy. And she's got this blog going and everything, and people love it. And so you could just tell when I was speaking with her, how happy she was that she's got this, she's able to feed her spirit in that way. And that's kind of an extreme example. Not all of us could leave our job or whatever, which makes it even more important to find those moments of time in the day when you can feed your spirit. So I mentioned dogs. Like, we have dogs, and I walk the dogs every day, twice a day. My job is to do it at least twice a day. And I don't take my phone when I go for a dog walk. I'm out there with the dogs, and I'm smelling the trees just like they are, walking around in the woods and enjoying it, and just having that time to, decompress and just be grateful for what's around. And so it's so key to do that, because time just goes fast. We were talking before this call about where did December go? It's gone, right? And so it's really easy to get caught in that trap where you just run from day to day. And it's sad when you look back and you say, oh, wow, I wish I had, right? But what's that? I think he's one of those network marketing guys, but he's always got interesting sayings. And one of them, one of the things he says is, at the end of your life, you either say, gee, I'm glad I did, or boy, I wish I had. So I think finding those moments of joy, people will be glad to do that.
Yeah, for me, it's about mindfulness, about being intentional each day, because you know maybe all of life is a practice. I know pretty much anything I can think of that I've wanted to get better at, I had to practice, whether that was sports, whether that was meditation, whether that was speaking,
Yeah.
whether that was business, whether it was realizing that I was unemployable
Yeah.
and I needed to be doing my own thing, and then having to practice being a decent business owner was, it's always about practice. And then, but what are you practicing? Are you practicing, like you said, those moments of being here now,
Yeah.
rather than in, are you a human being here, or are you doing human doing? And who wants to be a human doing? I don't know anybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, when it comes down to it, anyway.
Yeah, for sure. And if you say, even tying this back to networking, some people I'm following on LinkedIn, and I certainly subscribe to this, but it's the more authentic you are, the more attractive you are to the right kind of people, and by the right kind, I mean the ones that you're actually trying to attract, or that are, that are going to be able to help you, or you can help them. And so finding those moments of joy, feeding your soul, something that you enjoy doing, and sharing that in some way, well, that can only help. That's you being authentic. So there is a business application other than, it's not necessarily taking away from doing something that needs to be done, like those next 10 calls. That might be the one thing that someone says, oh, wow, I really resonate with him, and I'd be willing to go the extra mile to help him or her generate something.
Being present in the moment and choosing what you're going to be present in the moment with, and having some stuff that feeds here, allowing you to maybe take the masks off and be real, is going to bring you more of the business that's going to be the best kind of business, not the business that, you know, is busy business.
Yeah.
So, if you want a business coach in Vancouver who's going to help your small business grow at massive amounts at incredible rates, truly, this is the guy to call. Darrell Ross. You can reach him at 604-218-4702. Check out his website, morebusinessmorelifenow.com, or email him, Darrell at morebusinessmorelifenow.com. Thanks, Darrell.
Thanks, Mark. Have a good one.